What is up, guys? NYKF31 here, USFL Online CFM. This is number week number 4. No, week number 5. It's week 5. Your Minnesota Vikings against the Seattle Seahawks, a battle of unbeaten teams. The Seahawks are 4-0. I am 3-0-1. And unfortunately, you'll see me there on the face cam, but I forgot to turn on my damn mic. So, hence I'm doing voiceover here. But anyway, this was a hell of a game against a good opponent, and it's one of those games where it was a fun game no matter what the outcome turns out to be. But anyway, here we are. We are at the home of the 12th man. And I'm running the air raid with the Vikings as well, with Captain Kirk at the helm. Running the air raid with them and Zona. And I'm running a custom 4-3 playbook. Someone asked me if I would post it. And I'll do a video page through of it for you Xbox guys, since we can't share across platforms. You know how that goes. It's nothing too elaborate. Basically what I did, I just removed all of the blitzes that don't work and all the fronts that are useless. And just basically stripped it down to its bare components of stuff that's functional. But I'll post it and I will do a page through of it as well. But anyway, starting out on offense, and we hit Adam Thielen there on the shallow cross, had him on the linebacker, out leveraged him there, and we're off to a pretty good start, 3rd and 6, and here we have our choice of either the angle route or the hitch, and we get shafted there. We hit him right in his hands, and he took a couple steps and the ball goes to the ground. That's not good. But anyway, we have to punt the ball. We get a great punt, so we back them up. And I approached this game. I was basically forced to play a whole heck of a lot of single high, much more single high than I'm used to doing. A couple of reasons. One, I don't really. Harrison Smith is not the kind of guy you want in quarters coverage. You want Harrison Smith where he is right now, in intermediate zones, in single high, where he can come as well at times, where he can come down, just crack people. He's got enforcer, he's got avalanche as his in the zone ability, and he has mid-zone knockout. So you want him to do stuff like that, just blast people. And plus, if I don't trust my corners, the Vikings have corners. So there he is again. Good lord. But the Vikings corners, they're not only bad, they're slow. If you're gonna be bad in Madden, at least be fast. But they're neither, and it just causes some problems. But anyhow, that's going to be overturned here. That fumble occurred late in that pile. You couldn't really tell what was happening, but you're going to get the booth review here, and it's going to be overturned. And my opponent here, he's running a lot of 2x2 spread sets. Got Russell Wilson at the helm, and you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see my corners getting worked over as he hits, I think that was Philip Dorsett there on the out route. I'll play some buzz here, and got it locked up pretty good, and here comes the Neil Hunter, so we get a sack there. Thank you for showing up, buddy. So 3rd and 18, and here I'm going to try to do the, I'm going to try to take advantage of his user speed rush ability. Don't judge me, goddammit. Because the AI ain't going to do it, so you might as well do it on 3rd and 18. I mean, why not give it a try? But he ran a screen pass there, so I couldn't really capitalize on that, and he sniffs out my screen pass there. So we're both playing some pretty good defense here to start out the game. Scoreless toward the end of the first quarter, and this is something in the game that needs to be addressed. He wants to throw the ball away because there's no one open, and you have to basically sprint as high to tackle to do that. You can't just throw the ball onto the ground. But anyway, it does not end up hurting him none, as he hits DJ Metcalf there on the play action verts on the fade route. Off coverage, bailing out. It matters not. He just eventually eats up the cushion and gets by him. So I'm down 7-0. Tajay Sharp on a nice catch and run there on 2nd and 9. Gets some yards after the catch. So just trying to answer. Hit Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. Got a good rhythm going on. Just running the air raid staples and making my reads and making sure that Dalvin Cook gets his touches. He's got jukebox, and he's one of the better backs in the game. So you want to make sure that you get him involved and let him do his thing. I tried to take advantage of a light box, a 5-man box there, but could not. So I settled for the field goal there. Thought I'd maybe catch him off guard, but could not do it. So 7-3 game, and we do a pretty good job here in this game. At times, against the run in interior run defense, but you know how that is in Madden. And there's Metcalf skying over one of my guys. I mean, again, they're just not that great. But if they're not just getting bombed and they're giving up 50-50 balls, you can live with that. I mean, as long as the guys are not just running free wide open. Speaking of which, that ends up happening there because I had to carry the vertical seamer. I was in cover. I was either in cover 6 or cover 9, and I had to carry him. No one else would be there, so he's doing a good job. I thought I had a hard flat there, but Harrison Smith gets out leveraged on that, and touchdown for him. So back and forth we go, 14-3. Hit Adam Thielen over the middle. He plays almost exclusively in the slot. I use Jefferson and Sharp outside, and Thielen has slot apprentice and slot automatic, so it makes sense to have him work from there exclusively for the most part. And Kyle Rudolph does a pretty good job as far as being reliable. Hit the nice little spot concept there. Dalvin Cook gets some space, so we're in business. And we're going to hit Kyle Rudolph here down the seam. And boom, just like that, we get on the board again. So we're down only 14-10. Not much time left in the half. Pops a slip screen in there. I was kind of bailing out to the middle of the field, so I didn't really pay attention to it. So he's got a few seconds left to get into field goal range. I'm going to play some man here. But I'm not going to press out of it. I don't want to have a press break anywhere. But that allows the completion to the slot receiver on the out route. Just one of those give and take things. So it puts him in position for a long field goal try, and he just has enough to get that over. So 17-10, he gets the ball back. Starts out running a little bit of a smash concept. He's doing a pretty good job, It is what it is. You got to tip your hat and say, hey, dude's executing. I got to do something about it. Doing a good job of mixing up his concepts and making me have to find answers, and enough of a run game there to keep me honest. Doing some good stuff. Daniil Hunter comes crashing through, but we get the dreaded throw out of sack. And it's either going to work for you at times or against you at that time. He got enough on the throw out of sack animation to, get it. And again, DJ Metcalf, that was over the top bail coverage there out of a press alignment. And he almost runs by him again. Hits my other corner there on the other side. Got a rookie and Mike Hughes, neither of which are holding up very well at all. And he's on the march again. Pops a little run there. So unless I force a turnover here, he's going to get at least a field goal out of here. So we're going to be down 2 possessions either way. Don't want to be down 2 touchdowns, obviously. But alas, he's going to score as, again, my corners are just getting worked over. Runs a little scissors concept there with the back and the post action. And the slot corner just gets worked. So my secondaries are hurting unit outside of Harrison Smith and my free safety. So 24-10, not good. Got space to hit Thielen, though, so I got to pretty much play lights out on offense from here on out and find a way to get a stop. Little play-action pass. I want to throw to Thielen way back when, but that funky thing happened, so not good. Second and long. Shallow cross, and get another good catch and run there. Tajay Sharp did a couple of good catch and runs this game on shallow crosses with lots of space. Hit Dalvin Cook, jukebox action on the screen. So we're on the march. Little mesh action there. Thielen doing Thielen stuff. Being tough over the middle of the field. Getting open. And RPO to the young fella. Justin Jefferson takes it to the house. So again, the story of the game is I got to get a stop. If I don't get a stop, it's not going to go good for me. So 24-17. Got to find an answer. Again, showing single high. And you see Kendricks and Harrison Smith both do really good jobs of closing on these routes, on these underneath routes. Really nice. Abilities are a thing, man. They really are. You need them to have guys do their jobs. So anyhow, 2nd and 7, and there we go. Needed a play, and Harrison Smith gives it to me. That is big. Desperately needed that. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. So we got to capitalize on that. Make it count. Answer here, and we get sacked off the edge. Didn't expect that to come. Good job on him dialing that up at the right time. And that's going to kill that drive. So opportunity wasted. So I'm in the same position. 24-17 down. Come on, single high defender. Come on. Close, 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 close. And somehow Kaysen almost pops out of there. Jeez. My God. Play action pass. Trying to go down the seam again. I don't know what happened there. I think I may have adjusted something that I should not have adjusted. More than likely, that's what happened. But yet, as it may, I'm down 2 scores again, 31-17. Now we're in the fourth quarter. I'm in third and long after a sack, and Kyle Rudolph is going to tough it out and convert. Really nice. My Notre Dame guys showing out for me today. Try to pop Dalvin Cook in there. Get to a little more of a manageable third down situation, 3rd and 5. We can deal with that. Man coverage, and Josh Jefferson wins on the comeback route just barely. He's going to be good, man. Get that route running developed over the course of his early seasons. We should be good to go. Flip screen, whoop, and we try to pop out. We almost pop out of there. So on the march, where we gotta cash in. Gotta cash this in. He brings Jamal Adams off the edge again. We ID'd him, which buys us the time to do a beautiful throw on the run there to Thielen. Really well done. And then Dalvin Cook trying to knock on the door, and we are going to knock the door down. So 31-24. Needed that drive really, really bad. I don't know how he got out of there. My God, Daniil Hunter was right there. What more do you want? 3rd and 4, we're in press man across the board. Everything's covered. Here comes Daniil Hunter and Harrison Smith. Oh, the INT would have been huge, but we get the pass break up. So we got the stop. We needed to have the stop, and we got it. Hit Jefferson there, so now we need a 2-minute drill situation. And we're going to go to him again, and he makes the play again. So the young fella is showing out. Dalvin Cook in the flats. We're in business. Get out of bounds. Save some clock. Don't have to use a timeout. Pop Dalvin Cook. We still have some time where we can run the ball a little bit. We wanted to score. We're not leaving with a lot of time left. So that's important. I botched the RPO here. Had the bubble. That's my fault there. Ugh, not good. Brings the blitz, and again we pick it up, and we hit Kyle Rudolph. Let's go. Ring it up. Clutch up on that drive. He's got some time left, though. He's got 30 seconds and a couple timeouts. We get the sack there by Michael Pierce. So that's going to pretty much end regulation. We're going to go to overtime. 31-31. So a couple of clutch drives. We got a clutch stop. And here we are. We're going to get the ball first in overtime and see what is what. We win the toss. Already have one tie way back in week 1. We don't want 2. So we want to be aggressive, but we also want to be careful. We don't want to turn the ball over, certainly. That wouldn't be good. So we're going to start giving Dalvin Cook here the rock here. Get a good 10-yard gain. Pop Cook there again. Going to use our workhorse here a little bit. Running some power raid, running between the tackles. Again, that was close to being a big play. That was really close. So we got the keys out. We run a little play action pass. Dealing with double team. We hit Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph doing some good things. Barely able to get that in there, but we do. Run Dalvin Cook again, and we get to the outside, and can he go? He can go, and he houses it. Walk-off TD. So that's a big win. Big win. Great game. Really well played, both by him and by myself. Both players played clean, schemed their stuff up, and I just made 1 or 2 more plays more than him, and that's the kind of game of Madden that's really fun to play. Not a whole heck of a lot of Madden stuff, just 2 guys just playing good football, and, 1 or 2 plays was a difference. Ran the ball well. Passed it well. We were both efficient. I had that one. He had the one turnover with the interception to Harrison Smith, and add that all up, and we get the W. So we go to 4-0-1. Weird ass record, but I'll take it. You see there that he threw for 330 and 4 touchdowns, and he's got a very good custom spread 2x2 playbook. Really good. A lot of stuff in it. And I threw for 286 and 3. We're going to look at some stat lines there. Again, both of us were really efficient. And just going to see Dalvin Cook's numbers. He had his hands on the ball quite a bit. He had 29 carries for 147 and 2 touchdowns. That's a workhorse thing. And 7 more catches. I mean, that's a load. And Daniil Hunter and Michael Pierce both had sacks, and Harrison Smith, you see there, had 5 tackles and the INT. So that was a great game. And here's some season stats after 5 games. Mr. Cousins, I'm doing well with him, even though he has that pop gun arm that I spoke of. Dalvin Cook averaging $1.08 on the ground a game with 5 touchdowns. And both Thielen and Jefferson have, pretty similar numbers. And Kyle Rudolph was showing that he had some gas in the tank. You see here's Justin Jefferson's ratings so far. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 83 catching, 84 catching traffic. Those route running ratings need beefing up. Obviously, that'll come in time, but he's got a good base to work with, and he's playing very well. And as far as defense goes, you see Daniil Hunter has a couple of sacks. Yannick Ngakoue's not doing much. Michael Pierce has a sack and a half. Harrison Smith has 3 INTs, and Al Harris has 2. So there you go. There are your Minnesota Vikings. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. I had a lot of fun playing it. And I will talk to you all later. Peace.